After many days of waiting, GMM has finally released the highly anticipated Girl Love series, Girl Rules. Episode 1 aired yesterday, and one of the highlights was the complicated love dynamics between MilkLove and NamtanFilm. But honestly, Love has a naturally soft and cute vibe, so she seems to match well with almost anyone on screen. Whenever she stands next to someone, they tend to look like a good pair, and the chemistry feels very natural. I don't know how fans of these two couples feel about it, but when I watched the episode, the scenes between Love and Namtan were surprisingly exciting. That kiss scene was especially memorable. It was so intense that for a moment I almost felt like switching ships and supporting NamtanLove instead. But honestly, I like both MilkLove and NamtanLove. It's fine to enjoy both. They all look great together anyway. Sometimes shipping an unexpected pairing can be quite fun. Now let's talk about the acting and the main characters in the series. If I had to pick the top performer in episode 1, it would definitely be Namtan. No one else really comes close. She has the most acting experience among the cast, and it shows clearly on screen. Her visuals are also outstanding. Every angle looks good, and every scene highlights her presence very well. Her aura is strong, and she still maintains the same style and presence people have always known her for. Watching the episode from beginning to end, it's hard not to notice how striking she looks. Her eye acting is also very impressive and deserves recognition. Next is film. This role feels like a real breakthrough for her. I'm not sure if she has played characters like this before, because the only other series I've watched her in is Pluto. So for me, her role as Bambi feels like a new step for her. This character is very different from what I expected. It's almost a complete transformation. This time, she plays a character who is more chaotic and rebellious. Bambi has a wild personality, a bit unpredictable, and maybe even a little calculating at times. She might actually be the most unpredictable character in the entire series. Then we have Love. Honestly, the way she plays this character makes her look a little annoying, but in a really cute and funny way. But at the same time, her acting is very solid. Even though the character can be a little annoying in a cute way, her eye acting is really impressive. You can clearly see the difference in how she looks at someone she likes versus someone she doesn't. When Love looks at Namtan, her eyes are completely soft and full of admiration. But when she looks at Milk, it almost feels like she's ready to start a fight. The expression is very different, almost like she's really annoyed with her. When I watched that scene, I actually felt a little bad for Milk. I even thought, Milk, if she doesn't appreciate you, you can come over here instead. Someone else will happily take care of you. You're beautiful, so there's no need to chase someone who doesn't seem interested. There are probably plenty of people ready to appreciate you. Now let's talk about Milk's character. Milk already has a naturally cool and serious face, and once she appears in the series, that expression becomes even more intense. Sometimes it almost feels like she's silently asking if someone wants to start a fight. Because of that, she actually fits the role of Shasha very well. The character has a strong personality, confident, proud, and a little arrogant. When she can't win someone's affection, she reacts with that slightly sarcastic smile. As for the View Mim couple, I've already seen them act together before in Us the series, but in this couple, I have to give some credit to Mim. Her acting is very solid and quite impressive. In this episode, she didn't have many scenes yet, so we will probably need to wait for later episodes to see more of her performance. But she definitely seems like someone with strong potential and real ability. And I'm looking forward to seeing more of her acting in the next episodes. As for View, it's still a bit early to say much since only episode 1 has been released, but compared to the other 5 characters, she feels slightly less prominent so far. Even so, she still performs well overall. We'll have to wait for the upcoming episodes to see how her character develops. If you haven't watched Girl Rules yet, you should definitely give it a try. It's a series that likely won't disappoint.